By the way, can we call your wife? FaceTime?
Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try.
Hey, what's up?
Hey. We have a question. Look who I'm here with.
Dr. Farnia, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
I'm putting you and Dr. Cruz on the spot. We're talking about SmileDirectClub. Good. We're talking about SmileDirectClub and all the things that are happening in the past couple of weeks. You've been hearing it. And I asked him, what does Dr. Farnia as an orthodontist think about them and the patients right now that are coming to you as a post-shutdown of SmileDirectClub? I think in general, I know you're in the middle of the day practicing, don't want to take much of your time. What do you think? Share your thoughts with us.
I'm just like so sad and kind of disappointed with such a company that gives such a false promise to all these patients, these poor patients. From beginning, I just knew that this is not going to work. Of course, teledentistry, in general, it's a great option, like telehealth. We all need that opportunity to not being able to have to go all the time to the offices and just keep taking time off our day. But the fact that they were just promising things, oh yeah, it's going to be so much cheaper or it's going to be quicker and you just need this little bit of treatment. It was just such a, not true. It was a lie. And obviously because of that, now they're in this trouble because patients start learning that that's not true. And I actually have patients coming to me and they're like, yeah, they did this in SmileDirectClub and they didn't finish. And then when I tell them like, okay, now you need to do this treatment, of course they're going to be shocked, right? Because they got this false hope from a company that now abandoned the patients.
So how is it now? How many of the post-shutdown patients came to you?
We get around maybe a couple every week just to kind of see, and they come in. Some of them are not bad, they just have minor relapse or things, but the other ones need actual checkups. They need to get their fillings done, cleanings done, other things done. So that's why it gets very, I'm just like, I feel bad for the patients. At the end of the day, as a doctor, what we're trying to do is provide the best for the patient, but at the same time, what they do is just like, oh, you know what? We're here to make money. We're going to promise you it's only going to be $150 a month. Keep paying your money, but we're done. We're not going to see you anymore.
Yeah, they shut it down immediately.
That's just crazy.
Well, thank you. Thank you for taking care of the patients and advocating for them all the time.
It's just such a sad thing. But telehealth in general is a great option. Even I offer it to my patients that have aligners. We print in-house ourselves. Sometimes we use Invisalign. We use a lot of things, but I have patients in Boston or New York sometimes. And I still do telehealth and make sure that everything is going well. But at the same time, at least they need to come into the office every 6 months for me to make sure everything is okay. Not like SmileDirectClub where just like, okay, here's your trays and that's it, bye.
Absolutely.
Just pay us.
Well, thank you for that. And thank you for taking our FaceTime. It was awesome talking to you.
Thank you. Sorry
to interrupt. You're in the practice, right?
I was like, okay.
Show us around. So when was the first time you heard about SmileDirectClub or teleorthodontist?
I remember one time in social media.
When? Right? What year was it?
Maybe 3-4 years ago.
Pre-COVID.
It was pre-COVID, right? And all of a sudden I see this campaign that it was going on Instagram, on Facebook, on TV, very strong. And I remember I told my wife, this is just a matter of time. And the reason is the concept itself of creating aligners and moving teeth without a proper consultation and look, imagine me, I'm a periodontist, right? And when you move teeth, you want to make sure that the teeth is healthy, the bone is sound, there's no periodontal disease, there's no cavity. So there's different factors that is not that easy just to, by sending your impressions or taking pictures, you can make the proper diagnosis. So at the time I told my wife, this is just a matter of time and
it's going to blow up.
And and all of a sudden we see the acceptance of the public, right? The acceptance just skyrocket and the price was very attractive, right? and the way that they were promoting, not necessarily, I would say, against the orthodontist, right? It's like, don't pay high
orthodontist,
fees with orthodontists. Just come to us. I think that was not the right approach, but on the eye of the public, that was very attractive. So all of a sudden, everything keep going up and up and up. But later on, start seeing patients that will come to the office and say, hey, I had this treatment done. We started to see that, and patients will come with periodontal disease. Patients will come with previous problems that the patient have, that they were moving their teeth without the proper consultation.
Which was the first company you noticed? SmileDirectClub was the first one?
I think it was the first. Of course, there was the first one, and we have seen some others, but the model of operation is a little different, right? But the main one has been, it was
SmileDirectClub, and then COVID helped them boomed, right?
Everybody was at home, looking the commercials, looking your Instagram, looking your Facebook.
COVID money coming in, have some disposable income. And then it was Candid and Bite. Candid, very smart. I think those guys pivoted so fast. Credit to them.
Exactly.
Bite exited on the right time. Credit to the entrepreneurs. SmileDirectClub stuck around.
And I think just the acceptance of the public was great, because all the we saw them at the Super Bowl,
everywhere,
halftime,
in pharmacies, in Macy's, you will see the packages
everywhere. And I think their marketing campaigns were pretty strong, and that's why it started working. But now we see the results, right?
And they went public, I think it was 2021. What was your feeling when they went public? You thought they're winning.
I think everybody is willing, or companies could do whatever they want, right? In terms of what can they offer to the product. The products, in this case, was a treatment. Of course, for me, being a periodontist, orthodontist, and just a dentist in general, you know that you have to have supervision when you're moving something, right? In this case, we're moving teeth. So in those cases, I just try to be a way of type comments with SmileDirectClub, right? Because there was some I was trying to avoid it. If a patient will come, I will say, I will treat you and blah blah blah. But I was trying not to be on the part that I was gonna be like talking about them, right? Because I just thought it would be a matter of time, and now we can see how
Were you part of AAO at the time?
Not at the time. Not at the time. I'm recently with the AAO, and of course, but I was part of the TAO, right, at the time, and we could see a lot of problems caused by this modality of treatment.
First time I saw it, I was like, wow. Is it that unregulated that they can deliver such treatment? But who would regulate it back then, right?
Incredibly, there was. And the thing that really caught my attention is that there was a Facebook group that it was all about them, right? And patients kind of like venting out what was happening to them. And we will see thousands of people talking, and it's like, how is this possible that can continue, right? And of course, time will just happen, and now we can see the results.